Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime. And today we have quite a bit to look at. First of all, we're going to start off with this, though. I'm starting to think that they just might retool this into 86 Megatron. If you take a couple parts off, add a couple pieces to it, I don't know. I don't know. I guess time will tell. But now I'm starting to think and look at it again and look at it a lot closer. There's a few similarities that I do see of where they could make a few changes, add a little bit here, take a little bit off there, and we just might be looking at what could possibly be like the idea or the body mold sculpt of what 86 Megatron could very well come out to be. I'm hoping that I'm wrong. Let me just say that. I'm hoping that I'm wrong. I'm hoping it's a brand new toy. I'm hoping it's all new mold, but they like this mold for some reason. And then there's this, the chest. Those definitive lines that are in the chest. But we'll find out later. Anyway, so let's look at TFcon Baltimore. I'm a actual native of Maryland. If I was still there, I would have been at this event. But man, I tell you what, they are definitely showing off their combiners to compete with Hasbro this year. And they also have quite a few Megatrons. I will show the listing later on. You can see all of these pictures, by the way, at TFW 2005. That's where I credit all of these pictures from. But let's get into it. So they've got a new Megatron, which I'm guessing turns into a tank. It doesn't show the alt mode for him. And then we get a picture of Scrapper, Bone Crusher, and quite a few others in this long video that I have put together for you. A lot of these are the pre-renders or pre-molds. They're not painted. Some of them are, some of them aren't. But then we've got looks at, they've got a new Defensor coming. We've got Groove right here. Some of these are Newage. Some of these are another company called All Built In. And I'm guessing they specialize in 3D printing of combiners. Actually, someone in the comments put the file. So if you wanted to print some of these or look at their previous prints, you can feel free to go do that, purchase them or whatever. But yeah, so they're working on their own Devastator. They've got a Defensor coming, and these are really, really intricate. I love how like Newage and the rest of these other companies really try to pull off the cleanest alt mode and the cleanest vehicle mode. A lot of parts have to fold and fit. The engineering on these things are absolutely incredible. I love how they put the Marvel Megatron helmet on this toy. Then we've got Drift from, I believe, his IDW design, maybe Dreamwave, not necessarily sure. Either way, going by the helmet, I know that's Drift. Look at the vehicle. That's what is that, a Toyota, 84 Toyota? Either way, again, super clean, barely any brake lines in it. Then we get a look at Blades, a pre-render or pre-mold of what Blades is going to look like. Incredible looking. Look at Groove. Look at that face sculpt. Like, I mean, even down to the articulated thumbs, this is going to be a knockout when they do release this whole set. So looking at Blades, he looks amazing, very true to what he looks like in the show. Groove looks amazing. And yes, you can see in the background there, they do have them combined along with Ruination next to him. And there's the Defensor head sculpt, very clean, very beautiful. You see the ambulance on the side, the helicopter on the side, and of course, Hotspot in the middle. I'm looking at Devil Knight right now, only to finish off my oversized collection because I want my my Defensor to scale with my Devastator and my recently bought Bruticus. I'm thinking this looks gorgeous, and we know that Hasbro is doing the combiners this year after Devastator. We're supposed to get another Bruticus. Look at this Ruination. Look at this, which again, I'm pretty sure a year from once they announce Bruticus, we will be getting a Ruination in the same exact colors for Hasbro. But for right now, this company has knocked it out of the park. I can't tell the scale of it, if that water bottle is a normal water bottle or if it's a gallon size bottle. Either way, the toy looks amazing. Then from the Chosen Prime, they also teased their actual Bruticus, just showing the legs here. You have Brawl and Swindle. And then let's hop back over to Ruination. I'm not sure what their names are, what the names are for Ruination, but there's the what would be Swindle. Very, very intricate, as you can see, like the screws and where the hand articulation, wrist articulation, fingers open, fingers closed. Look at this defensor. Now that does look like it's oversized, but it could also be the way that the picture was taken. Amazing. Baltimore TFcon was really, really, from everything I watched and all the videos that I watched, was an amazing show, or an amazing display. So looking at Ruination and Defensor combined, right here, you see they're both scale. Here's the listing that I was referring to. Now, again, these are on TFW 2005. It tells you the company's Newage, all in one, and all the toys that they have on here. They also have 3D prints of the Ark and like the throne. They have a little Ark and Nemesis display. I mean, these things are look amazing, absolutely amazing, and it didn't stop there. They had plenty to show. So yeah, you see the Technobots are coming. You've got Afterburner, Scattershot. We do have pictures of Star Queen that's coming up. Violet Hour is actually Skywarp or Thundercracker, I believe. But anyway, they also did a Grimlock, a G1 Grimlock, which is like a modernized take on him. Does look really good, really clean from the back. I love how the mold looks exactly like the Combiner Wars toy. Next, the one that set the whole place on fire is Newage, Megatron, Romulus. Comes with all of this stuff, all of these different head sculpts for him. You get the mace ball, you get everything with him. A lot of people thought this was legend size. And this picture right here, I'm just going to leave it right there. Let's just look at how beautiful that is. Just look at it. Not an orange tip in sight. And this was at TFcon Baltimore. For all of you who say you can't do guns, never mind. I'm not even going to get into it. But look at this. Somebody did it. And this was again at TFcon Baltimore. Last time I checked, Baltimore is in the United States. So yes, you can do a Megatron. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. So looking at this one, looking at Romulus, this might be one to pick up. Apparently from what I saw, and also a video that I put out a couple weeks ago, this does scale with Studio Series 86 Optimus. Now, unlike these are from Newage. This is oddball, obviously. Looking at these, they're extra small, but they are so cute, and the articulation, the engineering on these are spot on. Again, if you want to complete your mini bots with Newage, they've got everybody coming. There's Swerve, obviously Gears. You got Warpath. Look at Swerve. This is another character that we do desperately need in our main line, but hopefully we'll see him down the line. We're expected, remember, Power Glide is supposed to come out, and Sea Spray. But obviously these guys have already done them also. As you can see from the group shot, everyone will be together. These guys are amazing. I don't own any Newage toys, but if I didn't have my collection, I would. And then we have Star Queen. I thought this was just one of those Bashuko models when I first saw it, but no, ladies and gentlemen, this one actually does transform. Yes, this is not Star Scream, this is Star Queen, as you could tell by the figure. So, looking at this, again, very, very clean. There's no hollow points that I can see as far as looking at this. The jet mode, ridiculous. Look at the jet mode that this turns into. Now, like, if they could do that with all the Flame Fury models and the toys or whatever, I would be on board. I really, 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 really like how this turned out. I like the super deformed figure, which then turns into an alt mode. Usually these are just like, they have a whole bunch of articulation. They can, you can pose them and do all types of stuff, but I like that one. So then we've got a new look at what's going to be Computron when they finish that up. We've got an image of what Swindle will look like when they get finished putting that whole set together. Now, I'm not sure if you'll be able to purchase these individually. But why would you? I mean, why would you get one and not get the rest? Like you, it's. I'm one of those people. I have to have the set. Have to have the entire set. I'm not just gonna buy one and just and leave the other five or four or however many. These guys look amazing. Usually, I know I prefer to stick to Hasbro news and stick to all things Hasbro, but sometimes you got to think outside of the box because these guys look amazing. Would I pick it up if I hadn't bought the last Bruticus that I bought? And if this one was 18 inches, I'd be all over it. Then also, of course, they can't leave their Devastator out, being that we've got so many of them coming within the next couple months. Now, my only issue, my only gripe with this one, is that the combined mode of Devastator for this is all mixed around. Mixmaster is not the foot. On this guy, you got like, I think it's two scrappers or two bone crushers. I'm not necessarily sure. But I will show a picture of the, you can see they're like super deformed, which is cool because like the MBK Devastator I have in robot modes, they all are stylized. They don't look like the ones on the, from the show or whatever, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. I love my MBK Devastator. But at least it's still the same format. Mixmaster is one foot, Scrapper's the other foot, Hook and Mixmaster, Hook and Long Haul are the chest and torso or whatever. But you will see with this one, it's a bit different. It's very, very different. I don't know if you can swap the arms and the leg pieces for this guy or whatever. And a lot of people like super deformed or like these stylized versions, but see this right here. This is where you lost me. Both of the legs are the exact same. I like my Mixmaster to be one leg and I like my Scrapper to be the other. Then they showed off their version of Broadside. And we're coming to a close now. I know this video has been quite kind of long, but they had a lot to show. That Broadside looks amazing. Wonderful detail on top of it. Beautiful where the aircrafts land. They also teased a Fortress Maximus / Metroplex named Fortress. This is the stylized Fall of Cybertron version, but they did not show the alt mode. Last, we got the Blaster Team. Homage to the Minicons. These turn into a cute little pistol or sniper rifle. I think that is awesome. I need to see the size of these guys and get my pre-order in. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime.